Welcome to day 25 of showcasing my online motocross graphics customizer until I have a graphics kit lining up behind the gate of a pro motocross or pro supercross race. Last time we were finishing up the rear fender and how to add logos to that. For this one, I'm just going to go over the bug fix and a couple other little details about the rear fender before we finish it up completely. So when I was going over the designs for this, I found a bug where the layer stack on the other rear fenders weren't showing accurate to this rear fender. So right now you can see the green design is above the red design, and that's accurate here, and it's accurate over here as well. So that's accurately depicted over all three viewpoints for the rear fender. And of course that applies for the mirror as well, and over here. And now another thing I added, which is just a little bit of a quality of life thing, is if you're editing rear fender and you want your designs or your logos or your custom text to bleed onto the throttle number plate from rear fender rather than from number plate to rear fender, there's now the option to combine the rear fender with the number plate when you're editing rear fender. So you can check that and it acts the same exact way as it did on the number plate when you wanted designs to bleed onto the rear fender. And of course that exists with the mirroring as well onto the clutch side number plate. That's going to do it for this one. I'm pretty sure that's going to wrap up the rear fender for this kit. Next time we'll be moving on to another part of the bike. As always, feel free to comment any thoughts, any suggestions, as I'm just trying to make this the best customizer I can, and your input is super valuable. Don't forget to follow or subscribe depending on whatever platform you're on so you can follow along and see where this goes.